What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to this special first look at RWBY Grimm Eclipse. This is the official game for Rooster Teeth's RWBY, and also Rooster Teeth's first official game. I know they have the Rooster Teeth vs. Zombians, but that's developed by an outside studio. It's not developed by Rooster Teeth themselves like this game is. So, this game, this is actually more of a model, like a test model, than an actual game. And it came out either Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, I'm not entirely sure. But right now it's only available to sponsors. So, I thought I'd show it off. So, you only have two options right now. You have the extermination and the survival. I'm not entirely sure if they only have one option available or if there's some kind of bug or something where when you click survival it still registers as extermination, because I clicked on both and they're the exact same thing. So, yeah. Looks like we're just going to be seeing extermination. Now, as you can see, the objective is to defeat all the Grimm marked in the areas, as in the red X's, and you only play as RWBY, obviously, since this isn't even a remotely complete game, so I don't know why you would have more than one character. You have your primary, you have two basic attacks. You have that and that. You can block. If you're standing still, you block. If you're walking and you press the block, you do a dodge roll. If you're in the air, you also do this sort of like weird, not weird, but like kind of like an aerial somersault. Not entirely sure if that actually does if it actually like dodges attacks or whatever, if it's just, I don't know. You also have your semblance. If you're standing still, you just do a teleport. However, if you're moving, then you actually have sort of RWBY super speed. Those are your standard moves. I'm gonna go ahead and go this way because there's actually a bug in this game, a glitch that breaks this game that people have been reporting, and I actually experienced myself a number of times. Hopefully it doesn't happen in this playthrough. So you may also notice those four options marked A, X, B, or A, X, Y, and B. Those are your specials. Okay, I believe this is the Beowulf that experiences the glitch where he falls through the ground, making it impossible to fight him. Apparently there's a solution for you to fight him, where you can face through the ground as well, but even if I manage to do that, there's no way to get out, so there's no way to actually beat this game. So your specials, you have a windmill move, you have this, like, kind of like a grapple with your sides, and as you can see, the small green bar is your health, and the big glowing bar is your mana, so, or I guess it's like your energy. Using semblance and special moves, as you just saw, makes them... God damn it! Well, guess I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. Luckily this time he didn't fall through the ground like a bastard. So that was your third and fourth special moves, or your Y and your B moves. Now the B move, I haven't found to be very effective by itself, because it doesn't just instantly shoot the projectile. You basically have like a slight delay in between execution, or in between activating it and the execution of the attack. And then in slight instances, you can see how quickly they teleport around. In that instant, while you're charging the attack, they can quickly move out of the way, and so you'll end up missing them. So by itself, I haven't found them to be very effective. However, if you combine it with moves like your Y move, which is that sort of like jump kick kind of thing, I found it to be pretty effective. Now, it's not 100% effective, but then again, nothing really is. And the X move is basically like, yeah, it sort of brings the enemy closer to you. Although considering that your scythe isn't that long, the range on that isn't extremely big either. So now we're down to our final one. As you saw, we have 9 targets to take care of. As you may think, there will be a boss after you kill all 9 of these Beowulfs, which, by the way, is the only type of enemy that you can fight. Once you take care of the core 9, the screen goes misty, and then you get to face a special white Beowulf, which, let me tell you, is kind of an asshole. I played through this several times, and not a single time have I been able to beat him. As you can see, it blocks your attack, so it's kind of... And it does a pretty significant amount of damage if he actually does land a hit on you. As you saw right there. Ah. Well, there you have it. Still have not been able to beat this bastard. No matter how many times I play, I still can't beat him. And then I realized that I probably wasn't blocking as much as I probably should have, but blocking is kind of awkward, to be honest. I don't know whether it's because it's in its early stages, so the controls aren't as responsive, or is it because it's kind of awkward using the keyboard for it. I would prefer to use a controller, but this game is not on consoles yet. You can only play it on their website. So, and I realize you can probably, you can plug in an Xbox controller and use it on the PC, but I don't exactly know how to do that. So, while it's not bad to play it on using the keyboard and mouse, it's kind of awkward using the movement and then you switching because the block is the shift key, so it's kind of awkward using the WASD for the movement, moving around trying to attack him, and then quickly switching to shift to block. And also, it's not really as responsive as you want it to be. So I've tried that. I've pressed shift several times, but a lot of times it doesn't respond as quickly as you want it to, and you end up getting hit anyway. And like I said, and as you saw, it does quite a lot of damage. But yeah, so that was RWBY Grimm Eclipse. Just from this little snippet, it plays It's been really fun playing this short snippet. It looks great. It also really makes it seem like it's part of the show. It's like an interact. It's kind of like how South Park: The Stick of Truth feels like you're playing an episode of South Park. This kind of feels like you're playing an episode of RWBY. So that just, it adds to the greatness of this game. Right now, it's only available, as I've said, for sponsors. But knowing Rooster Teeth, they will release this to the general public at some point, probably after the holidays, if not sooner. So, keep an eye out, because I definitely recommend you try playing it. Anyway, I shall catch you all in my actual Let's Plays, and hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I enjoyed playing it. See ya!